Welcome to Football Manager 2023, the full release, and we're here to start our career mode on this year's game here on YouTube. So first of all, I hope you're very excited for this because I am. We're going for a bit of a change from previous years where we've moved around. We've gone for this insane journeyman, trying to win every league and cup. This year, we're going with a team that is brand new to National League North, relatively local to me. We're going with Buxton FC, and they play at the Silverlands Stadium, which, a fun fact, early on in this video, is the highest stadium in the UK, 1,000 metres above sea level, as we zoom on in here to Silverlands Stadium and take a look around. What we have here, it is relatively basic at the moment. You can see on the banks of the river with a Y even, and the town of Buxton, we've got Paul's Cavern there, popular tourist attraction, and yeah, we're going to look to try and take Buxton as high as possible here. Do we have a street view inside the ground? We do not. We can take a little look around it. Obviously a staple of Tunes Travels last year, and we can't because we have a massive wall in the way. But you know, eventually, once we get this team to the Premier League and winning trophies, we're going to expand this ground and make it into a proper little home. So yeah, Buxton FC, let's jump into this. Welcome to Buxton. Buxton FC, they confirmed the appointment of Loca's Tuner as the club's new manager. Eyebrows been raised at the appointment of the inexperienced 27-year-old. And we're going to face plenty of questions when we face the media for the first time at Silverland, as you'd sort of expect. We're on a one-year deal on £750 per week. Not bad at this level for a semi-pro team as well. Imagine one of our favourite clubs. Significant appointment was setting up lost on him or the supporters. Replaces previous manager Jamie Vermiligio, I think is how you pronounce his surname, who was doing a fantastic job in real life there. See the little club overview here. We are 1-star reputation, media predictors in 12th place. FA Cup second round, FA Trophy second round. We've won 3 titles in our history: the 7th tier, the 8th tier, and the 9th tier. 2006, 2007, and last year in 2022. OK Finances, we played Silverlands, previous rivals are Matlock, and were founded in 1877. So 5 more years' time, and we're celebrating 150 years there. Poor facilities overall. That is the coach's best view of the squad. We'll take a look at things ourselves regardless. They want us to sign players under the age of 23 for the first team, work within the wage budget and grow the club's reputation. Reaching playoffs is going to be very tough, as is the FA Cup proper. Be competitive in the FA Trophy, and obviously our contract expires by the end of the 5 years. They just want us to be building on promotion to the National League. Fans also want the playoffs and to get the better of Matlock if we play against them. So here we have the supporters profile. 13% of them are hardcore, 34% in the core category, 23 to family, 12 for fair weather, 18 for casual, and 0 corporate. Supporters have a moderate influence on the board, 3 out of 5. We've got 879 social media followers and 100 season ticket holders. I'm looking forward to seeing the numbers grow as we hopefully take the club to success. So yeah, let's just a quick look around. Diego Di Girolamo, we've triggered his contract extension. Give squad-wise, nobody in there. You can see our main squad here. We haven't actually done a tactic yet. We're going to do all of that. We're going to come back in this next part of the episode with Peterborough Sports and Kurz National and any transfers we've made. So the Nike jacket is on, and that means it's time to get down to business. We've made 1 transfer in, 1 transfer out. So far, Lyndon McKeel has left us for Maidstone on a free transfer. He was one that was transfer listed once we took over, and 34 years old. I didn't think he was good enough, so we happily let him on the transfer list. Maidstone came in, we moved him on, and incoming on a free transfer is centre defender Tom Sams. 6'4" centre back. You can see his overall attributes are pretty solid. He's fantastic in the air. He's good defensively. A bit of work to do on his mentals, but as he gets older and develops, they will improve. Decent physicals as well for this level. I think he's got some real star quality for the future. Fixtures wise, friendlies, pretty decent pre-season. Defeat against Solihull Moors, 3 wins in there, 2 draws as well against some decent teams. There's some decent teams in there, so it's been decent. We've got some good run of a good run into the legs. Fitness should be at a decent level going into this National League North season, where we are predicted to finish in 6th place. Today's opponent, Peterborough Sports, down in 18th, and then the next opponent, Curzon Ashton, down in 20th. So, in theory, we should be starting with 2 wins. We'll see if it works out that way. So, yeah, we're going to be playing Peterborough Sports first of all. And we're going for 4-4-2 diamond. And we've got no tactical instructions on at the moment. Apart from obviously the mid-block, which is the standard. You have to have something on there. So, I know a lot of people like to tweak in friendly games. I didn't really want to. I wanted to put, one of the strongest teams out there that we could, see how they work in competitive games, and then tweak from there. So we've got Richardson goal, Burke. I've made a mistake. Why have I put Bowden as centre back? Tom Sams at centre back alongside Josh Granite. Newton, Kirby, Hardy, Malt, Tazdemir, DJ Alamo, and Durnley. That'd have been fun, sticking a striker at centre back. Yeah, let's not do that. Brisley's coming out injured. He's picked up a damaged shoulder. He's going to be out for another 3 weeks. Elliott and Dawson start the game unavailable until late September. So, yeah, let's go and play this first game of the season. We're away at Peterborough Sports. Can we get the win that we probably should be doing? Like I say, we look at that preview, we should be the better team. You can see there our away kit in the background. I love Buxton's kits this season. Both home and away are stunning. So, yeah, we're going to go tell them that this is a match we should be winning. Make sure we do. As we get the little intro, you can see here Peterborough Sports with the 4-3-3 or the 4-2-3-1. That's too many players. That was their formation. We're playing like diamond. And one of the reasons why I want to go for the diamond as well is we've got a couple, 4 or 5 good strikers. So I wanted to give us a couple of options up top as well. But our home pitch is also going to be pretty narrow. So negating any space for the wide man, we want to boss the central of midfield. Let's quickly tweak all of this like we have to do on every new save. And stick it how I like it. Nicholson tries to play ball behind, Hardy intercepts, and Burke clears. And now we have our first real highlight here. Kirby looks forward and it's slammed clear. Burke wins the header. Hardy. Back to Burke. Takes it out wide. And the cross loops up. And it's a good header from Durnley there, but just over the bar early on. Crook now with a long ball downfield. And Burke gets it. You can see how much space there is out there. Hardy, Di Girolamo into the area. It's a good tackle, and the referee's given a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty at all. But Di Girolamo to step up to make it 1-0 to Buxton and give us our first goal of this save. 3 minutes into this game, tucks in the bottom corner, keeper goes the right way, but it's a great penalty, and Diego Di Girolamo gives us the lead and our first goal of the series. Very, very good penalty. I don't think it was a penalty. Even, given it went for us, I don't think it's a penalty. But am I going to complain? Absolutely not, because we're going to get them going against us as well. So good work there from Newton to win the ball back. It's not the best ball. Fox now can look to bring it forward to Peterborough Sports. In fact, we've forced him to go backwards. That's decent. But the long ball forward, Sams has made a mistake. He's just not tracked that at all. And Chirujai, I think is how you pronounce his name, allowed to just running behind and slam home. And this from Sams is not really what you want to be doing on your debut. You just sort of backpedals and just watches the ball. And yeah, that's a mistake by Sams. And we've allowed them to equalise straight away. Free kick deep in our half. Granite looks downfield. Di Girolamo flicks the header on and don't think Dernley's going to get there. Jones into midfield. Nicholson. Fox now out on that far side. Sams easily brings that down, looks downfield, and Tasdemir's done the same. He's in behind and tucks it home. Serhat Tasdemir gives us the lead once again. That's a similar goal to one that we conceded. Defender just caught backpedaling, and yeah, allows the attacker to run through 1-on-1. And it's a good finish. It's a very good finish. Because he's got a lot of work to do. He stabs it back the way he was running past the keeper. And 2-1. And Sams has gone from making that mistake to having the assist and the second highest average rating on the team. Football's a fickle game, isn't it? Nicholson looks back to Fox. Jones looks over the top back to Nicholson. And Jurajayi allowed to get in again and just over this time. And I've got an idea of some of the tweaks that I want to make, but I also want to see out till half time as the header out and Di Girolamo wins the ball. It's 2-on-2 now. Dernley forced to slow it down a little bit. Defenders have got back, but Dernley's still going, and Dernley scored a wonderful goal there. Absolutely wonderful goal. The assist for Di Girolamo gives him a goal and assist, and a little Irish jig as well from Dernley to celebrate that goal. And I thought at this moment, he'd taken a bit too wide. He's going to have to wait for support, but he just turns on the afterburners, beats his man, and then fires in between the defender and goalkeeper for 3-1. And pretty comfortable situation right now for us. As we come up to half time, there is one final highlight. Lawler's free kick towards the back post. Jones heads just over the bar. Good header from him as well. And half time approaches. Well, half time is here. And it's 3-1. And we're totally doing brilliantly. Just out of possession. I just want to drop that defensive line. And we want to go for a low block as well. But when we do have that press, we just want to push forward a little bit more. I'm going to tell them to get stuck in. We've not picked up any bookings as of yet, so we can afford to be a little bit more physical when needs be. He says as Newton now picks up a booking, and with half an hour to go, not much has happened in the opening 15 minutes. We will look at making some changes now. Granite will come off for Ander. Dernley can come off for Scott Bowden, and we're going to bring on Warren Clark for Newton, who's on that booking. He's had a pretty decent game as well. Lawler with the free kick once again. Towards back post once again, header clear. Now Kirby can bring it forward. Runs past his own man and has to cut back. Burke now plays the ball into the box, which the keeper will claim easily. And launches downfield, but Ander wins the header. And it's bouncing around a little bit at the moment. Sams to Harding. We just settle it down now. Di Girolamo out on this near side. Into Hardy. Cuts into midfield. Plays it back to Ander, who looks forward. Testimony brings it down and hits the post with an absolute rocket of a shot. And that is going to be cleared eventually. And it's just showing once again that our threat is still there as it stands as second in the league after obviously the first game. Spennymoor currently winning by 3 goals in the 3-0 up against Hereford. Richardson with the goal kick, which bounced over the defender, but Fryer clears out. Now Nicholson brings it into our half, and he's going to have a run at his man here to the byline, crosses the ball in, and Ander heads back out to him, drilled in. Semble Ferris hits the bottom of the bar, and it is finally cleared out. We get away with one there. 10 minutes to go. Corner to defend. Fry gets his head on it. Keeper saves, but it falls to Kamara. And that is 3-2. And we're going to go cautious. Perhaps a bit unlucky for Richardson here. He did the best he could with that initial header, and it falls to Kamara. And Kirby probably should have been doing better. They were going to ask for some focus. Into these final couple of minutes, we have 4 additional minutes. And time is going to run out. We are going to hold on to this. It's a 3-2 victory. It's a pretty good game on the opening day. I would tell them nice work. That was good. I'm not going to praise them too much, conceding 2 goals. But it's a good win for us. And we focus now on Curzon Ashton for the second game of the season. So, time for Curzon Ashton, and we've added a couple of instructions in, such as the lower defensive line, the low block, but pushing more, pressing more once they do hit that block. We've gone for long kicks over the opposition defence as well from the goalkeeper, looking to get back and regroup even when possible. Recoup, I suppose, sounds right as well. We'll go with that. We're going to ask for some overlaps as well from the fullbacks as well. In terms of team lineup, absolutely unchanged. I didn't see any real need to change from the opening game. I think there was enough in there that we can continue to build on as well. And obviously early on in the season, we don't need to be worrying too much about rotating at all. We are the home team this time, so we'll be playing in our blue kit. And this time, Curzon Ashton are going to be in the pink as well. A few teams with pink down at this level. I like it. I do like it. Decent team as well, Curzon Ashton. They've got some good players. They are dangerous. They won their first game by a couple of goals as well. They actually sit above us in the league in 3rd place, but we played 1 game, so we don't really care too much about the league table at this moment in time. And this is our first home game of the season, of course, so we want to put on a show for the fans at home and try and grab this game by the scruff of the neck if we can. We are, though, nearly 15 minutes in without the highlight so far. We are having a bit more of the ball. So let's just go on to a positive mentality when I can actually click it. And Richardson with the goal kick looks downfield. Curzon Ashton win the first and second ball, but we win the 3rd ball. Kirby back to Sams, who of course had that assist in that first game. And he locks it downfield, but again, Curzon Ashton win the ball. Di Girolamo does well to track back, win it back, header flicked on by Durnley and picked up by Renshaw. And now he looks to go downfield and we win that ball in the air. Hardy to bring it forward. He's got some men in support. Takes it wide and it's dispossessed by Walker. You can see how narrow the pitch is when you get to that between the box and the touch line. And that ball is fired well and truly over in the end. We're going back to balanced now. And it hasn't been the brightest first half. 6 shots, 2 on target for Curzon Ashton. We've had 3 with none on target. We've said our first 1 on target. Expected goals is pretty low from us. But we go in half time at 0-0. I'm going to tell them that's unacceptable. It needs to be better. Make no changes. Send them straight back out there. Hopefully that can get in there. We're winning fair share headers. Well then, let's float some crosses and hit some early crosses as well. And let's encourage here. Richardson with a goal kick, drills it downfield. And Matthews picks it up. Richards now looks downfield. Sams wins the header. Hardy to Burke. Chipped on forward. Di Girolamo's in behind. And he's found the back of the net. His 2nd goal of the season. That is a beautiful goal as well. Wonderful ball forward. It was a missed header by the defender, which seems to be a common thing in this match engine. I think this was an issue in the early match engine as well of 22, but he just kills one on the half volley over the goalkeeper. And we do have the lead. It's 1-0 to Buxton. And a highlight straight away as well. Burke to Kirby. Hardy now looks forward. Durnley can't get there, but Di Girolamo flicks it on. Durnley brings it down. Hancock dispossesses. Newton plays the ball forward into their half and then gets it back from Malt. Plays one into the box for Durnley, pulls it across. Di Girolamo gets set to stab home. It's his 3rd goal of the game, 5th goal of the season, 2nd goal of the game. It's not the 3rd goal of the game because we've only scored 2. God, I'm all over the place today. But we're so excited because we're winning 2-0 and we have a comfortable lead now with half an hour left in this game. Durnley does well. He tries to pull it back. It actually does come off the defender and it helps Di Girolamo a little bit more. He gets there before the keeper, stabs home. And in the space of 2 minutes, we've got a 2-goal lead. Makes it a little bit more comfortable for us, so we can go look at making some changes once again. We're going to take off Connor Kirby, switching with Malt, and we're going to play Harry Bunn in there. We're going to take off Sams for Ander. And Newton for Clark. So no Scotty Bowden this time. As we come towards the final 10 minutes, we still have that 2-goal advantage, but a goal for Curzon Ashton will make it very, very nervy. 3 additional minutes though, it looks like we may see this one out as we have a corner to defend. I probably just cursed this now. Walker to deliver. 90 seconds left. Towards the back post, we missed a header. Di Maio, Mahon, over the bar. And now Richardson with a goal kick. I guess it's going to go this side of the pitch. Don't know why, but oh, look at that. DJ Alarmo, someone ahead of Hardy does. Clark is apparently fouled there, and we win a free kick. And we've got 20 seconds left. This has been some good, controlled football for us, seeing out the game. Bun to Clark, knocks one forward, cleared downfield. Burke towards the corner, plays one in, header clear, and that is going to be full time. And it's 2 wins from 2 to start this season off. A very, very good start to the season for us. We currently sit in 3rd place in the league. And yeah, we couldn't really ask for much better. We'll praise DJ Alarmo for his 2 goals in that game. And for the next episode, we're going to do the FA Cup 2nd qualifying round and Chester. I think it's what we're going to do. Now remember, these videos will be coming out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. We're going away from the Monday to Friday. We're going to be doing 3 a week. So the next one will be out on Friday. So make sure you come back for that. If you have enjoyed this and you haven't already, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does help me out massively. Like this video if you have enjoyed it. If you want to see more Football Manager content, go down to the description below, click that link tree, come over to twitch.tv where I'm hoping to stream Monday to Friday with Dean's Football taking over middle fart, up your farters. And follow me on Twitter as well. You'll have more updates on that as to when I do go live. But for right now, thank you very much for watching the start of Football Manager 2023. Let me know down below who you're managing, what your aims are, and how it's going so far. See you in the next one. Bye.